I made a video a while back called Jazz Bites. I will link it in a pinned comment where I explained how to sound jazz in the quickest amount of time, in the smallest amount of time. And basically I was explaining these small units called jazz bites, something like, those really tiny units that you can start learning to add to your jazz vocabulary. This is the other side of that. This is like the long lines that are basically just a concatenation of all those small units. And I do this for two reasons. The first one is for like an endurance thing. So if I need to play, I get to a point in the solo where I need to play something like really long and involved, I can do that. I have the knowledge to do it and the articulation to do that. Another reason is to learn how to play those really long 8-note or 16-note jazz bebop things where like players like George Benson or Paul Martino would play something like this, Something like that, along the lines of that. That was probably not the cleanest example, but that's the concatenation of many jazz bites, okay? So the idea here is to basically have a groove, and it could be any chord, and to play in 8 notes or 16 notes and never stop. The rule is basically to concatenate as many ideas as you can. Do it really slowly to begin with. And it's an endurance thing. You should be able to cycle through. There will be some repetition, obviously, but you should be able to cycle through tons and tons of little phrases and never stop. Obviously, this is not really what I would do in real life, but it's an extreme example of what can happen, so to speak. So I want to have the ability to do that. Okay, here we go. This is just a D minor 9 groove. Now I want to do it in 16 notes. I want to basically just play the same things but twice as fast, okay? So in this example that I've written out, you can see that there are a ton of like small phrases that are concatenated. The first one is, and then it goes into another similar phrase. Then again, there's another phrase. And then there's a phrasing for this. And then again, another bit of chromaticism with a bit of like bebop scale at the end. So similar phrase but going upwards. And so on. So this was just an example that I wrote down for you to get some ideas on how to do this. But ultimately, it's just to basically learn tons of phrases, small phrases from different solos, and then try to concatenate them all so that you have the ability to fill space. And again, as I said, this is an exercise. This is not exactly how I would play, but it gives me the ability to play during a gig. But it gives me the ability to know that I can do that if it's necessary. Okay, hope that helped. Okay, I just wanted to remind everybody, as I've seen there have been quite a few subscribers in the last couple of months, there are some freebies that you can download from my website, some templates and tracks and stuff like that. So, first one, when you sign up to my mailing list, don't worry, I rarely send anything out. I will not spam you. The first one is a Guitar Kit Lite. This is a smaller version of a bit of bigger product that I will show you how to get later. Basically, just a bunch of templates that are quite useful for guitarists, teachers, and just if you're learning guitar. So, chord charts, seventh chords, pentatonic shape, the five shapes, major scale, three note per strings. There are a bunch of things, something to do with modes. And obviously, there's a link to the bigger product with all the templates that you can get in there. That's for sale, like all my other instructional things that I've made, and they're all digital downloads. In the shop page here, you can see there's a shop page with a bundle deals. You can get 4 books with MP3 example. This is basically all you get right there. And obviously you can read about them in the rest of the page, and you can buy them individually in the rest of the page. When I used to sell them individually, which I still do, it's roughly $150. You can get them from a donation of about 15 minimum, and you can just pick, depending on how much value you feel you'll got from my videos, from my lessons. To get the freebie, so to speak, all you have to do is to sign up for my mailing list, as I said. So how do you do that? Just click to any of these lessons. There are tons there on that page. You will see you get a lesson. There is my music to listen to on Spotify. There is, again, that donate and download link to the bundle. And here we go. At the bottom of the page, you can sign up here, subscribe. You will have to confirm your email first. And then in a second email, you will get the download link. And in this little zip file, you will get what I just showed you, the guitar kit, plus one track from my latest album, which is now about 5 years old, 6 years old. One track from my previous album, which is about 10 years old, and then one backing track. Obviously, my albums are free on Spotify, so you can check that out as well. All the links down in the description. So again, once you sign up, you get a confirmation email, and then you will get the link to all the templates. Thank you again for your support. Please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and check out all the links and the pinned comment. There's always stuff there. All right, take care. Thank you again.